Hello Scorpio, welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of May. I'm going to jump right into your reading and then we will choose a Moonology card for any extra messages at the end. So what does Scorpio need to know this month? What does Scorpio need to know this month? For the month of May. What does Scorpio need to know this month? What is Scorpio's current self? What is Scorpio's theme for the month? What is their goal? What is Scorpio's goal for the month? What is Scorpio's obstacle? What is Scorpio's accomplishment? Those both came out in reverse. What is something Scorpio needs to avoid? What is something Scorpio needs to embrace? What is Scorpio's support? Gee whiz. What is Scorpio's advice? Okay. So in your current self position, you have got the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is all about waiting for something that you have been expecting to come in. The theme of the month, I feel like with this Ten of Swords, is all about healing. Because with this particular Ten of Swords, so you have been through something really hard, clearly. The Ten of Swords is usually to do with a painful ending. However, when I look at this card, I do, and I am reading like intuitively, is for this specific situation, I feel like your theme of the month is healing and moving on from a burden, with your goal being the Ten of Wands. There is quite a few tens here. You have got the Ten of Cups here as well, so I feel like there has been some sort of ending. You're going through some sort of ending towards a new beginning. The goal is to walk away and let go of all of your burdens, heavy things that you've been carrying with you from the recent past, whatever this hurt is, whatever this pain is referring to. Your obstacle, you have got the Ace of Wands. This is really unusual to have in an obstacle position, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning and it's usually very positive, but I feel like with this being in your obstacle position is that you're fearful of change or fearful of a new beginning. But then I do see in your obstacle that you are overcoming something, because you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse and you've also got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're overcoming some sort of anxiety, some sort of like fear, and like some sort of lack of balance with this Two of Pentacles being in reverse, or there has been like a lack of balance that you are overcoming because the Nine of Swords is in reverse. So there is healing taking place, and once you move on from this anxiety, I do feel like this will no longer be an obstacle. You're going to be able to move forward into this like new beginning and embrace the change. So in your embraced position, you've got the Page of Wands. So there may be some like positive news coming your way that you will be able to hang on, where am I? No, sorry, the Page of Wands is in your avoid position. I'm getting confused. I've got self, theme, goal, obstacle, accomplishment. Yeah, because you're overcoming this fear. So this, sorry, is in your avoid position, the Page of Wands. And I feel like, so usually the Page of Wands can be a messenger, can be like some sort of news incoming. It almost feels like you're needing to avoid a message from a certain person. You're needing to avoid or block a particular person out. Now this person may be younger than you, or they may be just immature. And yeah, it's feeling like you're needing to avoid some sort of message that may be coming in for you. I will clarify this in a minute. And then in your embrace position, you have got the Ten of Cups. It's asking you to embrace your family and the people around you that love and care and cherish you. And then in your support position, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now this confuses me, I'm not going to lie, this confuses me in this position. The Seven of Swords is about sneaky behaviour and deceit, lies, thievery. But in your support position, I feel like so what is going to support you is not sharing everything about a situation, is like keeping some things to yourself. I feel like that is what the message that's coming from that card in that position. But we'll dive deeper into this when I clarify. And then in your advice position, you have got the Empress. And this is a beautiful card to have in your advice position. The Empress is all about creation and nurturing, and I feel like you, because Scorpio, I think it has been your readings, the past few readings that I've done have been really quite heavy. I think some of you have been going through something really heavy, and like I feel like this is almost saying to you, like, is to be around people that nurture you. With this family card in your embrace position, embrace the people that love you. Advice, creation, a new beginning, creating a new beginning for yourself. And the Empress is like the epitome of self-love and self-care. I feel like this is where you're heading. This is the energy you are heading towards. And it's clearly you're getting closer to this energy this month, because it's here. It's right here. So we're going to clarify with, I do hope that you can hear me. My son is asleep upstairs, so I'm just trying not to wake him up. I don't want to be too loud. Okay, clarify. I'm just going to give these a good shuffle first. Oh my goodness. Clarify the Three of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups. That one wanted to come out. That really needed to come out. The Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords. You've been waiting for some sort of like harmony within a connection or within yourself, or like a new relationship, like soulmate, like you're waiting for your soulmate. But there are some limiting beliefs holding you back currently with this Eight of Swords. So clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So So some sort of like honest communication, because usually the Ace of Swords is all to do with honest communication, new ideas, and this clarifying the Ten of Swords, which I still heavily feel is to do with healing. Isn't it funny how we've got the Emperor and the Empress, and this healing, truthful communication, the ability to speak your truth this month is going to help you to step into your power with this Emperor card. You're going to finally be able to just step into your power and really like learn who you are and what you really want in your life, what really helps you to be your most truest, highest self, your best self. Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, I feel like, and this is your goal, you're moving away from anything that is heavy, holding you down, anything that's burdensome. You're coming to the end of that, because tens are always endings. So you are coming to the end of that really heavy energy. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups. So the Ace of Wands is in your obstacle position, which can be like a passionate new beginning, but you've got the Six of Cups in reverse. It feels like, because the Six of Cups is something from the past, right? It could be a person, it could be something nostalgic from your childhood, it could be anything that is related to the past, nostalgia, like childlike energy. Six of Cups is in reverse. It feels like you want a new beginning with someone from the past, but that is not, it's not coming around. You want some sort of harmony with this person, and you've been waiting for some sort of harmony with this person. The energy is blocked because the Six of Cups is in reverse. This person is not coming back from the past. It might be that they have moved on. If this is to do with a specific person, or like if this is to do with like any other situation in your life, it's almost like it's telling me you want a new beginning in this situation, but this situation has run its cycle, and it's supposed to end, unfortunately. It's run its cycle, and there's no going back. I feel like there's just no going back. So it might be time to like move on, which I do see that you are going to move on. Yeah, but like here with the Four of Pentacles, you've been holding on to something. Clarify the Nine of Swords and Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness, no. I'm just going to put these back. If they're meant to come out, they will come out again, so don't worry if that is part of the message. But that was far too many. Clarify the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your healing and nurturing yourself and pouring energy, and just having yourself as your main focus, and that is helping you to heal, and that is helping you to move forward with without this person. I think you are coming to a realization that this cycle has completed and there is no going back. And you may have spent a lot of sleepless nights or nights worrying about this situation, but you're not feeling that any longer, not in this month anyway. There is going to be some change this month where you're starting to move on and move forward. You're putting your energy back in yourself, you're healing, you're stepping into your power and realizing what you deserve. You're really realizing what it is that you deserve. And I feel like you're prepared to wait for what you deserve to come along. In any situation in life, this doesn't have to be romantic or connection based, but it can be anything. It can be anything, because even in jobs and career, I do apologise, I've got like a sore throat coming on, so I do apologise. I might have to have a drink in a minute. I feel like you're realising that in all areas of your life, or whatever specific area this is, if it is to do with a specific area, you're finally realising what your worth is, and like you're only going to put effort into what puts effort into you, basically. I hope that makes sense. Clarify the Page of Wands. 7 and the 10 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is in your avoid position. Yeah, I feel like, because this Page of Wands is here again, I feel like this could be to do with this past person or past situation that you are meant to walk away from, even though you don't want to. Sometimes it's hard to walk away and let go of things, certain people, certain situations, but sometimes people come into our lives. They come into our lives and we learn lessons from people, and then when their job is done, they leave our lives. And it's meant to be that way. Sometimes it hurts, and other times we want to move on from people and close doors onto people. I feel like you put a lot of effort into this person's situation, relationship, whatever this is that you are resonating this to. I feel like you did put a lot of work into it, but you were disappointed. You fantasized that you could have it all with this person or situation, but just never got to that point. It might be that you thought that this person was the one, if this is to do with a relationship, but I see that you're meant to move away from that. And always remember that, like, when one door closes, another door opens, and it's usually something that is better for us. I always say that, like, the universe knows when we need redirecting onto another path, and sometimes it hurts to leave things behind, but you won't feel this way forever. You won't feel this hurt forever. It's temporary. It is something that you will heal over time, and it does look like this month you are healing and moving towards something more aligned and more abundant for you with this Empress energy. Clarify the 10 of Cups. The Queen of Swords. There might be someone within your family dynamic that is a very, like, direct communicator, very truthful and honest, that can help to support you in this situation. It's asking you to embrace family members. It could be somebody older than you, it could be a mother, but someone who is very wise and direct and won't lie to you, basically. They're going to tell you like exactly how it is, and that's how you need to hear it, but you appreciate that. You appreciate that. Even if you haven't appreciated that in the past from this person, maybe this person can be quite blunt. It is somebody in your family, I feel. But this is the person that you need to turn to within your like healing journey and helping you to move forward, because they have a lot of like sage, wise advice, and it might be direct and blunt and honest, but that's what you want. You don't want someone that's going to come in and just be like, you want someone that's going to validate you, but also be direct with and truthful and tell you what you need to hear. You don't want someone that's going to like baby you or pander to you, or because then you'll stay stuck where you are, and you don't want to stay stuck. You want to move forward. You want to be able to shut this door so that you can open a new one. That's what you want. So yeah, this person is somebody to embrace in your life, to just be around more this month potentially, and really open up to this person, or speak your truth, and or have them speak their truth to you about the situation that you're in, because I feel like it really will help. Like even if it's really direct and blunt, I feel like it really will. It's going to kind of like kick you into gear to move in the right direction, to move away from this, to finally start ignoring this past person or situation that is holding you back. The Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Death card, which has come out sideways. So it may be that you're kind of like reluctant to go through some sort of transformation, or so this is in your support position. You're going through a transformation, but keeping certain things through this transformation to yourself with this Seven of Swords is like, because you don't need to tell everyone everything. You don't need to tell the whole world what you're doing to heal if you don't want to, and that's perfectly fine. And I almost feel like that is what that is saying. You're going through some sort of transformation. And not everybody needs to know about it. That's what I'm getting from that. And then you have got the Queen of Wands here that has come out with that as well. Yeah, like I feel like you're really going to like nurture yourself, step into like your power, because the Queen of Wands is, she's very confident. She's a very confident queen. And currently, like I feel like your confidence may be a bit low, which is normal when you've been through something really hard. It can knock your confidence, but you're going to come out of this a much more confident person. You're going to find your inner strength and your inner confidence and your inner willpower to like move on and create something new. Let's clarify this Empress. Clarify the Empress. Ooh, was that what I think it was? The Lovers. And the Eight of Wands. So there might be a new connection coming in very quickly after you have healed and moved on from whatever this toxic situation is. It looks like something a lot more aligned is going to come in for you. I would be very careful if you can get pregnant. I'd be careful, but there is going to be like some sort of passionate new beginning with a new person. I feel like this is definitely going to be a new person. You're going to move forward definitely and create something with somebody else. So letting go and walking away from the things that are holding you back, things that were never meant to be, as much as sometimes that hurts. Sometimes it hurts, but it's necessary. I'm going to pull a Moonology card to see what messages come out with this, and then we'll leave this reading here. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? You're very close to achieving your goal. So 3 turned over, but I am only going to take the top one. You're very close. Otherwise, I'll be here for hours reading out all the meanings to you. And I haven't got time for that. I think I'm getting ill. I really hope not, because it's my son's birthday in like 2 weeks and I really don't want to be poorly for his birthday. Right, you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring to you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I feel like this affirmation is very apt for you, so I am going to read this out. Your affirmation is, I know that I'm on the right track. I think if this reading resonated with you, I think you should write that in the comments below to claim this energy. And have that affirmation, repeat that affirmation a few days, a few times, because you are on the right track. You are healing. You are moving on. It's just difficult. And that's perfectly normal. So yeah, on the bottom of the deck here as well, you also have like the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So new beginning, collaboration with somebody else. So yeah, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, could you please let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next one.